Welcome back to MLT World. Today, friends, the topic I am going to discuss with all of you, that is one of the most important topic, immunoglobulins, and we will discuss types of immunoglobulins also, and structure and function. These will be the main topic of this video. First, I will discuss start with structure and then types and function. Structure of immunoglobulin. Immunoglobulin is also called as antibodies and also called as gamma globulins. The nature of immunoglobulin is protein. As we saw the name, it's gamma globulin. Gamma is also and globulins. So globulin is protein, type of protein, albumin, globulin, fibrinogen. So immunoglobulins are gamma globulin type of proteins. The next important point is that immunoglobulins or antibodies or gamma globulins are produced by the plasma cells, B cells, that is white blood cells, type of white blood cell lymphocytes. So from lymphocyte B cells, immunoglobulins are produced, and immunoglobulins are present in the plasma part of the blood. Now this was the just like name introduction or nature of immunoglobulins. Now we will see the quick review also for the structure of immunoglobulins. Immunoglobulins are consist of two chains, light chain and heavy chain. In diagram you can see that blue color is light chain and pink one is heavy chain. And then in heavy chain there are three constant regions and one variable region, and this variable region actually it will specify the type of immunoglobulin. Means each immunoglobulin have different variable region but constant regions are same only. So antibodies are named on the base of variable region, we can say that. This is the point where antibodies will catch the antigens, or we can say that they can trap the antigen in this area. So the variable region involved in catching the antigen. And these heavy chain and light chain, they are attached by disulfide bond that with arrow also will show you. Sorry. Now we will start with the types of immunoglobulin, and then each type function we will discuss. There are 5 types of immunoglobulin: immunoglobulin G, A, M, E, D. So here is a short quick formula to remember the type of immunoglobulin. If you remember the word gamed, GAMED, it will indicate the each type of immunoglobulin. So from this formula you can remember the types of immunoglobulin. First of all, we will discuss immunoglobulin G, that is also called as IgG. IgG is the single unit antibody, and this is the most abundant antibody found in our blood, and the heavy chain present in antibody is gamma type. We can say that the variable region of heavy immunoglobulin G is gamma type. Almost 80% of total antibodies are immunoglobulin G, IgG antibody. And as I told that this is the single unit antibody, we can say that Y-shaped monomer. And the molecular weight of immunoglobulin G, IgG, is 150,000 gram per mole. And because of this weight and because of its structure, this is the one of the smallest size of immunoglobulin, so it can easily cross blood vessels and placenta. This is one of the most important MCQs question also, that which immunoglobulin can cross placenta. Then the answer will be IgG. And IgG is mainly responsible for humoral immunity, and the main mechanism of action of this IgG is by the complement mediate destruction. That is one of the one separate topic we will discuss in other video. Next is immunoglobulin A. Immunoglobulin A is as from the name indicate, it contains heavy chain, that is alpha. And in this diagram, as you can see, that it is consist of two units, we can say that two monomers, and it can also consist as single unit also. If it is double, we will call dimer, and otherwise single. And it consists of two antibodies which are joined by together by the J chain polymers, as you can see in the diagram also. And the molecular weight of IgA is 160,000. It is, as you can see, it is bigger than IgG, and it is mainly present in the body secretions like saliva, tears, and sweats. Next point in immunoglobulin A is that IgA prevents the various types of antigen from entering in our body and from entering the cells of human body. Next immunoglobulin is immunoglobulin M. Immunoglobulin M is the largest antibody found in our blood. IgG was the smallest and IgM is the largest, and the heavy chain present in immunoglobulin M is mu type. And as you can see from the diagram, as I told, it is the largest immunoglobulin. It consists of 5 shaped units which are joined together by J chains. And the next point is molecular weight. Molecular weight of IgM is 9,900,000 kDa, and IgM is the largest size antibody, so cannot cross a placenta or blood vessels. Next important point in IgM is that IgM is the first and most efficient type of antibody which is produced in any antigen or foreign body invasion or foreign attack. Next immunoglobulin is immunoglobulin E. We will call as IgE also. So the heavy chain present in IgE is epsilon, and it is single unit monomer. And IgE also consists of same single unit Y-shaped monomer. And molecular weight of IgE is 190,000 kDa. Still it is bigger than IgG. IgE is present in very little amount in our blood, but mostly in allergic reactions the level of IgE is increased. So if IgE is mainly increased in level in any person suffers from allergy. This is also one important question, that which immunoglobulin level increase in allergic reaction, then the answer will be IgE. And the mechanism of action of IgE is that it binds to the mast cells and cause the release of histamine. Histamine prevents us from allergic reactions. And the last one immunoglobulin is IgD. IgD also single unit monomer, and the heavy chain present in IgD is delta, and IgD also consists of single Y-shaped monomer. And the molecular weight of IgD is 180,000 kDa. Still, as you can see, still it is bigger than IgG, and IgD is present in very low concentration in our body, and no specific role in the body is still we can say that indicated, but it is present on the surface of B cells. So these all the antibodies. I hope in this quick video you can understand the structure, types and functions of immunoglobulins. If you like this video, please tell in comments also, and what next topic you want, that also tell in comments also, and please share this video with your friends, especially who are in studying and who are doing job also, because when we are doing test and if we will know the result, we can understand very well. If we know that the test why indicate this test, and if result is showing like for example allergic reactions, we can recommend the patient check IgE level. So the topic is very important and helpful for everyone. Thank you so much.